De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that a renowned minister of God by the name Ademiju Ola Runwaju, who is a minister of God that is based in Canada. They say he owns one of the biggest churches in Canada. And they said allegedly that he proposed to Queen Naomi on her birthday. That birthday that happened yesterday, that the man proposed to Queen Naomi. Now, they said there have been some kind of back and forth movement with this man and Queen Naomi. Not a relationship. Please don't misquote me. It's not a relationship. The man has always loved and supported Queen Naomi, mentally and otherwise. That the entire time with all this drama with the Ooni of Ife, that man has always given Queen Naomi a shoulder to cry on. They said this man, hey, Abasimi Kenyon. They said this man loved Queen Naomi as a matter of fact, they said the man loved the ground for which Queen Naomi walks on. Hey, it's not a small thing, no, as we are hearing it. That's the gist I am bringing. They said the man loved Queen Naomi so much. Now, you know that sometime last year, there was a gist about a minister of God that Queen Naomi wanted to get married to. And last year there were so many gists. There was one about the king's son, that very wealthy king's son. That one ended up being a fib, that it was unfounded. They said Queen Naomi has a relationship with that family, but not to that magnitude, okay? Then we now heard about a minister of God that wanted to marry Queen Naomi. And Queen Naomi did not respond. And they said, he's the same man that we are still talking about it today. They said this guy wants to marry Queen Naomi. That there's nothing he will not give for Queen Naomi. They said that he has a daughter that is 11 years old. Remember, that was what they said last year. That he has got an 11-year-old daughter. That the marriage to the wife did not work. Now, the wife is based in Nigeria and he is based in Canada. The story goes this way, allegedly, that both of them were in Nigeria and he owned a very big church in Lagos at the time. Then he decided that he was going to go to the US to start up a new church. And they said this decision happened around 15 years ago. And now when he went to the US, he started a church there. And he left that one in the US for the people in the US and went to Canada to plant another church there. Then he stayed in the one in Canada. They say he has a church in Nigeria in Lagos. He has another church in the US and he has a church in Canada. Now, they said that man's wife kept coming to Nigeria and going back, kept coming to Nigeria and going back. Sometimes the man's wife will come to Nigeria and stay for 3 years and will not go back. And they said distance, they couldn't continue. And at some point, the man's wife met somebody here in Nigeria because she said her business and everything was in Lagos. And she will not be able to do the church pastor-wife matter. She no fit do pastor-wife matter since the husband has decided that he wants to put his head, he wants to become a minister of God, that he no fit do pastor-wife matter, that the woman met a man here in Nigeria and got married to. The man has an 11-year-old daughter. And they said he met Queen Naomi in a conference. And they started talking, and that was how they got to know each other. As we are hearing, that from that time they have been talking, and he's been the one giving Queen Naomi, the morale on what to do, how to be patient, crying, and all of that. And then at the end of the day, man fall in love with Queen Naomi. Say, if it not be Queen Naomi, it's no other woman in the world. They say he is a Yoruba man. They say he is from Ekiti State. And they said that this woman that gave Queen Naomi that prophecy that time is the mother to this man. Allegedly. Now, don't go and misquote me. Nobody said Queen Naomi has had a relationship with the man. Nobody, I didn't hear that one. They said he's been begging Queen Naomi for marriage. Now, they said on her 31st birthday that happened yesterday, that a man has been in Nigeria waiting for that 31st birthday. That a man proposed marriage to Queen Naomi with a diamond ring. And they said Queen Naomi, the entire time when the man gave Queen Naomi that ring, they said it was a very private proposal. They said this thing is leaking out from Queen Naomi's family. That the man came to their house in Akure, knelt down and proposed to Queen Naomi in their sitting room. They said Queen Naomi was crying the entire time. Queen Naomi could not say yes. Queen Naomi could not say no. That is what happened. Did she collect ring? They say ring fell to the ground. It was the sister, as we are hearing the gist, though, that it was Timmy who went to pick ring. They say man was shedding tears. Queen Naomi was shedding tears. What kind of confusion is this one again, I beg? What kind of problem is this? Because what kind of problem? It is this. Now, what do you call this one? A beautiful woman that deserves to be in her husband's house. A beautiful woman that will be, the dream and desire of any man. I do know that, sometimes we dream for something so beautiful and it turns out to be so bad. Like Kabiyesi do now. If he wants Queen Naomi back, let him go and do what he needs. If he does not want Queen Naomi back, I beg, let him know what to do. I know that we Queen Naomi fans, we are very emotional. We want to see him reunite with Kabiyesi. But I have been asking a question. My lovers, Dela, right? Do you people do we want Queen Naomi to go back to the palace with those women there? Is there anything that is making us think that these women will leave that palace? Now, this woman, this young, beautiful woman is in a place of dilemma. Now, reliably, I have heard that she has dismissed. This is the third suitor she is dismissing. What kind of problem is this? This is really not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair at all. At all. This is not fair. Honestly, it is not fair. I don't know how this issue, let God just solve this issue for this girl. Because right now, I can really tell that Queen Naomi will be in a very confused place. She cannot continue to reject suitors like this, not knowing what to tell them, telling them to hold on till when? Hold on till when exactly? They said the man was just teary. Queen Naomi her face was down, and they said she was crying that morning. That this whole situation almost ruined her birthday. Now, the situation was a mix of good and bad. Kabiyesi was there getting angry that she rejected the car, allegedly. And this man was there, she was in a state of dilemma, not knowing exactly what to do, what route to take. And I ask again, how is this fair on this woman? How is this fair? This is not fair. This is not fair. She does not deserve this at all. Now, a lot of people will come here and say, hey, let her make a decision. And say, these things are not that easy. She might be a woman of God, but she is indeed a human being. These things are not as easy as we may think they are. Kabiyesi is here on one side saying he's not living, as we are hearing. Then this one is the other side. So Queen Naomi just needs to stay like that. Her life should not move forward. So what on earth has she done to deserve this? We have prophecies upon prophecies upon prophecies upon prophecies. Me, my own is June is by the corner. Since Kabiyesi is alleged to still be begging that June is 2 months' time. After June, if nothing happens, I bet make she waka. The thing he don't do. He don't do. Make she waka. Make she go find her life. This thing don't dey vex me. Honestly. After June, if nothing happens, maybe she should just go and look for her life, because this is really not fair. So this is the gist we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.